Good evening and welcome to Primetime News live from the News First Centre in Colombo. I'm Madhushka Balasurya.
And I'm Nicola D'Zoiza.
Now, Nikki, wildfires or other bushfires have been raging across New South Wales, Australia, with firefighters struggling to contain it.
That's right, Madhushka, and we will take a closer look at that story later on in the news. But first, here's a look at tonight's headlines.
Headlines on News First at 9.
Health authorities advise against the consumption of groundwater in Batakattara, Piliyandala. Tushar Vijayasuriya removed as the opposition leader of the Devinura Pradeshya Sabha. Operation theatre at the Dambulla Hospital closed once again due to rain.
News First at 9.
What you just witnessed was footage captured by our cameras in Batakattara, Piliyandala today.
Yes, public health inspectors in Casper inspected the area today and issued the warning.
Samples were also taken away by these officials for tests.
A poisonous gas leak was reported at a factory manufacturing detergents in the area early last morning. 72 people who were taken ill after inhaling the poisonous fumes were hospitalized, and as of this morning, 20 of them were still being treated at the Colombo South Teaching Hospital. Public health inspectors from the Casper Pradeshya Sabha arrived at the location today and obtained water samples.
With regard to water consumption, what we can clearly say is do not use groundwater until the wells are cleaned. If you have a water supply connection with the water board, then use that water. Do not use groundwater until the wells are cleaned.
The Casper Urban Council has taken steps to provide water to residents through Bowser.
Day-to-day life has been compromised. As a result of the inability to use water, their day-to-day lives are in crisis. We are making preparations to hold a health camp to address the health issues of people who inhale the poisonous gas.
News First cameras also captured footage of unfortunate fate that befell on the flora and fauna of the Batakattara area as a result of the poisonous gas leak. My mother, my husband, our daughter and her husband are still in hospital. They are finding it difficult to breathe.
People who use water from the wells are now without water to use in their day-to-day lives. Even now, as I am speaking, I am finding it difficult to breathe. I have a cough as well. I feel nauseous. We also have symptoms like headaches and we feel dizzy.
The Casper magistrate, meanwhile, has ordered the poisonous materials inside the factory in question to be taken to the Atomic Energy Authority.
President Mahinda Rajapaksa says that all public representatives should work as a collective when it comes to common development programs that are being implemented on behalf of the people and the nation.
The President expressed these views at a meeting held with deputy ministers at Temple Trees to obtain their input in preparing the 2014 budget.
The President had pointed out at this meeting that the public would be able to reap more benefits from development initiatives when they are implemented gradually and systematically. Issuing a communique, the Presidential Media Unit noted that the President had also reiterated the importance of completing development projects that have been undertaken prior to commencing new development projects. Attention was also drawn at this meeting towards problems that have arisen in the Deputy Minister's electorates and steps that can be taken to resolve these issues.
Tushar Vijayasuriya says that he has received a letter informing him that he has been removed from the position of opposition leader of the Devinura Pradeshya Sabha.
He said the letter was signed by UMP General Secretary MP Tissa Attanayaka.
The letter, which informs Tushar Vijayasuriya that he has been removed as the UNP group leader of the Devinura Pradeshya Sabha, also notes that as such he has been removed from the position of opposition leader of the Pradeshia Sabha, to which he was appointed on the 25th of March 2011. He has been removed from this position effective from the 15th of this month.
I wish to inform these leaders that our journey cannot be halted by taking away my position and my privileges. At this instance, I wish to state that regardless of what positions or privileges are lost, we will continue to fight for the people.
Meanwhile, Amila Uderuwan, a member of the Begama Pradeshia Sabha, said yesterday that his party membership had been made void. A letter addressed to him by the UNP notes that this decision was taken after he was found guilty in an inquiry held into 3 charges against him.
Speaking at an event held in Bibile today, MP Ranjit Madhuma Bandara expressed the following views.
We saw in Mathura how UNP supporters were used to attack UNP supporters. We clearly saw that it was UNP supporters who were engaged in the procession, and it was UNP supporters themselves who went there carrying sticks. But who was behind this? Those who were outside the UNP and destroying it have now entered the UNP and are getting UNP supporters to attack each other. It is against these people that disciplinary inquiries should be held. It is against these people that the UNP must act. As long as these people are there, the UNP will never emerge victorious. People that Mahinda Rajapaksa did not want and were kicked out have been brought into this party.
Now, various views are being expressed regarding casino enterprises at present.
Let's take a look at some of the views expressed across the political spectrum.
මේ කැසිනෝ පනත අයින් කරන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් මේක නවත්තන්න කිසිදු වැඩපිළිවෙලක්.
The government has no program to withdraw or halt this casino bill. I wish to note that if this is the situation, then the people as a whole must take a decision. As the Gecko warns, I too will warn you that if the government legalizes casinos, then bills will be presented to register and legalize the prostitution industry in this country.
ඊළඟට රටේ ගණිකා වෘත්තිය ලියාපදිංචි කරන්න නීතිගත කරන්න පනත් ගේනවා.
This country boasts of a couple of things in the recent days. The largest haul of heroin in the whole of South Asia. 250 kilograms worth 16 billion rupees. Our latest hub is a hub of transiting in drugs and narcotics. So all we need is one more parasite to be added to this particular set of parasites. And that parasite is the missing one, the casinos.
They have been established in front of temples and in front of schools. They have been in operation for years, but no one has spoken about them until now. What is wrong if these are to be relocated in a more appropriate location? If people are trying to create a view in this country that a new casino is to be built, then it is a baseless lie. During the budget debate in Parliament, we said that this would be brought to Dr. Vijayawardena Mawatha. So it is very clear that we are doing what we said we would do. Meanwhile, the National Freedom Front says that measures being taken to introduce a casino with tax holidays amount to the destruction of the Mahinda Chintanaya. Issuing a communique, the NFF says that providing a 100% tax holiday for a casino enterprise is a cause for amazement and that tax holidays should be given to local industrialists. Nevertheless, the NFF notes that if one wishes to maintain casinos in the country, then it is suitable to use prevailing casino licenses to establish the enterprise in a demarcated location targeting foreigners. This will not bring revenue to the country, it will bring destruction. Throughout the recent past, we have spoken about this in Parliament, we spoke about this in committees. If there is wrong taking place in the country, then it is the government's responsibility to put a stop to it. It does not matter whether it is an SLFP government or a UNP government or any other government. If a previous government has made a mistake and the present government is using that as an example to do the same, then I think it is very wrong. We are attempting to bring two key investments to this country. These two investments will give us $350 million. There are attempts to create a perception in this country that this will harm the culture of the country and will harm the continuity of the country. There are no countries in the world which have moved forward without opening their economies. We do not know how to move forward without that. Investors are not fools to come and invest in Sri Lanka if the economy is not open. There are other countries like this. They will give them the facilities to invest there. This is what happened to Vietnam, and socialist China changed in the same fashion. The same applies to Russia. We must open up to the world. I cannot speak for other communities, but I will speak as a Muslim. When this bill is brought to Parliament, no Muslim minister or MP can vote for this bill. According to Islamic teachings and what we have accepted, no Muslim minister or MP can vote for this bill.
කිසිම මුස්ලිම් ඇමතිවරයෙක් සහ මන්ත්‍රීවරයෙක් මේකට ඡන්ද දෙන්න බෑ.
ආණ්ඩුව සංවර්ධනයේ සඳහා යන්නේ කැසිනෝ මාර්ගය කියලා දැන් අතිවිශාල.
There is a major disruption now because the government is attempting to move towards development, taking the path of casinos. They are shouting that establishing casinos and gambling is a short route to development. They say that it is not only gambling and that there are other facilities. They say there will be employment opportunities.
විශාල රැකියා නිෂ්පාදන ක්‍රියාවලියක් වෙනවලු James Packer මහත්තයා මේවා බාර දුන්නාම.
On the other hand, they are saying that this is not new and that they are going to more effectively manage something that already exists.
වඩා කළමනාකාරීව ඉදිරියට ගෙන යනවා.
ලෝකේ කැසිනෝ සූදු ව්‍යාපාරයේ තියෙන රට බලන්න. ඇමරිකාවේ තියෙන්නේ ලාස් වේගාස් කියන.
If you look at countries where there are casinos and gambling, like America, Las Vegas is in a distant desert. In Singapore and in other countries, this is located far from ordinary people. So why is it that these things that are not established in densely populated areas in other countries are being established in Peta and Slave Island, which are among the most densely populated areas in this country? This is not contained in the Mahinda Chintanaya. Although it is not in the Mahinda Chintanaya, we have a constitution in this country. An article in the constitution of Sri Lanka reads that it is the duty of the government to nurture, nourish and secure Buddhism.
රක්ෂණය කොට පෝෂණය කොට ආරක්ෂා කිරීම රජයේ පරම යුතුයකම වන්නේය.
අපි දීපු පහසුකම් දුන්නේ මේ ආයෝජනය මේ රටට ගෙන්නගන්න.
We have provided facilities to bring this investment to Sri Lanka. If we are to sustain economic growth of over 8%, then we must have investment of 35%. How are we to bring investment here without providing facilities to foreign investors? When a crisis arose around the factory in Ratupaswala, Malaysia called them and asked them to come there, that they would provide the necessary facilities. This is the competition that exists in the world. It is very unfortunate if people are criticizing this and are protesting against this without understanding it.
මම හිතන්නේ මේක ඉතාමත් අවාසනාවන්ත තත්ත්වයක්.